Mounds View. Welcome to the 2024 Festival in the Park Parade. I am your co-host Cindy Palm of the Park Recreation and Forest Commission.
And I am Amber Urlacher, and I am on the Mounds View Planning Commission.
Amber, it looks like the weather might hold out for us. It's been raining off and on all day. I know I got stuck in the weather a little bit. How about you?
So far, so good. I'm hoping I hope that gray cloud stays away a little bit longer.
We've always had good luck at our Mounds View parades in the last 4 years I've been doing this, so let's hope that this year is another good one. Absolutely. I see our parade is started and coming down the row. Why don't you tell us about the route, Amber?
Yes, we do have a change in our route this year. This year it's going to start off on Hillview Road and Sunnyside Road. It's going to move east down Hillview Road, passing by Hillview Park, where we are currently located. And it's going to cross over Long Lake Road and down past the Greenfield Park at Jackson Drive. It's going to turn right there. It's going to head south, crossing over County Road I. They're going to pass by the Sands apartment before turning right onto Bronson Drive. That last leg has them moving west, finishing at Edgewood Drive and at the Mounds View Community Center.
With our new route this year, we don't have any extra catch-up. A couple years we ended up running into the end with the start, so hopefully this route will make us run a little bit smoother this year. And then tonight we have some events going on at City Hall. We want to make sure that you bring your pennies, because there is going to be a penny carnival along with DJ, food, and more things happening with lots of fun over at Mounds View City Hall Park.
It's going to be a good weekend here in Mounds View.
We want to make sure we thank NineNorth, who is recording with us today and bringing this live to you. I'm sure it will be viewable later if you want to come back and watch it again. We've got some fire trucks heading on down, getting a little bit closer. Tomorrow we want to make sure you know that you can get over to the Silverview Park, starting at 8 a.m. Food vendors will be there all day long. We've got the annual car show starting at 8 a.m. That will wrap up about 2 o'clock with the trophy presentation. So if you can't park there, because there's a lot of different activities happening, make sure you park at the community center and take advantage of that shuttle.
All right, here they come.
Coming up here, we've got Chief Zender, our police chief, Mounds View Police Chief Zender. He joined our force 20 years ago in 2004. He's a 20-plus year veteran of law enforcement and a veteran having served in the United States Marines. So thank you to Chief Zender for joining us today. Those horns always scared me, right?
I was going to say, the sound of that can only mean one thing. The next is the sponsor of a festival. That is our SBM Fire Department. For 80 years, the Spring Lake Park, Blaine, and Mounds View Fire Department has been providing incredible cost-effective fire protection, utilizing community members as volunteer firefighters, as well as public education, prevention, and community service volunteers. And we definitely appreciate them being here and everything they do for our community.
That Spring Lake Park Blaine Mounds View Fire Department is also a sponsor of this year's festival in the park, helping us enjoy all of the new and fun activities this year. So thank you for that contribution as well. They will be having a fire demo tomorrow at Silverview Park at 3 o'clock, including a car extraction demonstration with the Mounds View Police Department and a life link. So be sure to check that out at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
There's also that Touch a Truck event at 3 o'clock.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
A line at EMS, Mounds View Public Works trucks, fire trucks, Ramsey County Sheriff, and the SWAT team. I see some little ears being covered in the audience. Those sirens get pretty loud, which you need when you're driving and you're dancing on the radio.
Absolutely.
You need to hear those big, loud sirens to clear you out of the way and get you to pull over so they can get to that emergency.
There's some happy faces in there too.
Sometimes you just got to let the sirens roar. Give a little wave. All right, I think coming up here pretty quick is our honorary Grand Marshal, Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. We want to welcome our Grand Marshals to join us here today. On Friday night in July of 2020 at 9:11 p.m., Ramsey County Sheriff Bob Fletcher started the Live on Patrol to help inform the public regarding the job of law enforcement through live broadcasts of the patrols in Ramsey County.
We also have the Live on Patrol backseaters. Deputy Pat Scott joined Sheriff Bob a few broadcasts later, and soon the popularity of Live on Patrol expanded. In addition to Sheriff's Friday night broadcast, Live on Patrol has a team of deputies broadcasting Live on Patrol during the week. Between Facebook and YouTube today, there are over 350,000 backseaters from 15 different countries.
And we've got our emergency management team, Ramsey County Emergency Management and Homeland Security Mobile Incident Command Center is a Type 1 incident command vehicle that can provide meeting space and communication capabilities to first responders in both emergency incidents and planned events. The vehicle is available to all cities in Ramsey County with no charge. The truck also is available to the metro regions, outstate Minnesota, and is federally deployable. And in addition to that, we've got that Water Patrol airboat. Pretty spectacular.
That's always fun to see. All right, we've got our Law Enforcement United. Law Enforcement United is a nonprofit fundraising organization created to honor line-of-duty officer deaths and is made up of law enforcement officers and supporters. They participate in a national fundraising bicycle ride, Road to Hope, on the East Coast during Police Week in May. The local team from Minnesota participates in the Ride to Remember every September. This year's event is on September 15th and is open to all bicyclists over 18 years of age.
We also have Cops and Routers, a classic car club 501c3 that supports the law enforcement. They will be collecting new toys for their Santa Cop program. Toys will be delivered by Santa and Mrs. Claus to children's hospitals around Christmas time. So be sure to bring some toys and drop that off in the Cops and Routers Stuff-A Truck.
We got a popular one coming. We've got the Book Buggy with Debbie Beck. The mission of the free book buggy is to provide books to children and ignite a passion for reading that empowers each child to explore a world of opportunity. The free book buddy believes that every child deserves books that meet them where they are in reading level, personal characteristics, and interests. Their books range from baby to high school chapter reading levels, are 90% pre-loved and saved from landfills, and represent many diverse life circumstances and come in a variety of languages.
Got to get books in the hands of kids.
Absolutely.
Super important.
There they go, handing them out. That's why it's so popular today.
Looks like we've got a vehicle coming here too from Sustainable Safari. They will be over at the festival tomorrow from 10 to 11 a.m. They're a petting zoo located in Maplewood Mall. Their mission is to educate the public on planetary sustainability through the use of live animals in a safe and close-up manner. Their wildlife interactions energize, engage, and educate guests about natural science, the animals, and the challenges they face today. Sustainable Safari hopes to inspire humanity to save wild animals from extinction and help make the planet much healthier for all living species. Be sure you check them out tomorrow over at Silverview Park.
I was wondering what animals they were going to have in the parade today. It's such a cool place to check out.
Oh, he's got a snake. I hope he just stays way over there. No thanks. Oh, but she's on poop patrol. That's important.
Absolutely. Such a cute
And
little baby goat. All right, we also have Miss Minnesota 2024. Miss Minnesota's Emily Schumacher. Miss America program is the largest provider of women's scholarships in the United States. Emily is the recipient of 10,000 educational scholarship and will represent Minnesota in the Miss America competition.
I was told that princesses should not wave their arm in the direction of the audience, like they should cross wave so you don't see their armpits. I learned that this spring. Hey, Central Rental is here for all your local equipment and party rental needs. Please consider Central Rental located at 1199 Osborne Road.
All right, up next, huzzah! The Minnesota Renaissance Festival opens August 17th and runs through September 29th. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival offers an immersive experience in King Henry's 16th century European village with infamous turkey legs, exciting entertainment, and more. Find more information at renaissancefest.com. And they are also a sponsor of the festival, and we thank them for being here.
Tommy's Express Car Wash is also a sponsor, as was Minnesota Rental, or I'm sorry, Central Rental. I forgot to drop that earlier. Tommy's Express Car Wash is more than just an express car wash. Tommy's Express of Mounds View believes in enriching lives, adding value, and serving communities. At Tommy's Express, you will enjoy a bright, clean, state-of-the-art facility, a dually friendly belt conveyor that won't damage your rims, wash times as fast as 90 seconds, free vacuuming, and wash options to accommodate every budget.
All right, and then we have another sponsor of the festival. We can't appreciate them enough. Steve's Appliance. From the very beginning, their mission is simple: to provide their customers with the best products and services possible. And over the past 5 decades, they've remained dedicated to that mission every single day.
Hy-Vee is another one of our sponsors of the festival in the park. Your Spring Lake Park Hy-Vee is more than a grocery store. Hy-Vee has breakfast service, a delicatessen, fast and fresh express, a floral department, pharmacy, market grill, and Wahlburgers. They also have a dietitian service. They do catering and so much more. Be sure to visit the Spring Lake Park Hy-Vee.
I had no idea about the dietitian services.
I know. I thought that was amazing. I got to make sure I make an appointment for that.
And next up, the Twin Cities Captain Jack and his pirate crew. Here come the pirates. Captain Jack and his crew, they may have captured a mermaid or two.
You have to look. I gotta say, I think Captain Jack and Arabella are my favorites.
They are a big favorite here at the parade. Looks like a new boat this year.
Oh, we get a tip of the hat. Never trust that, though. I don't know that I could ever trust the tip of the hat from Captain Jack. Oh, look at the mermaid. She's stuck in the trailer. She seems happy about it, though.
Oh, he's got a big crew this year.
Urlacher Academy of Irish Dance offers competitive and performance Irish dancing in Anoka, Minnesota. Dancers ages 5 and up learn the fundamentals of dance, music, performance, and competition. More information and registration can be found at urlacheracademy.com.
Oh, their matching bows are so cute.
And the bows and the streamers and the balloons all match. Somebody's coordinating stuff at that place.
All right, we've got Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay is here to support the local communities and let Chester say hi to everyone. They are here from Coon Rapids Distribution Center and work with the community to serve your convenience and grocery stores.
There he is. There's Chester. You know, when we get the script, I thought, there's not Chester going to be here. And sure enough, Chester's here.
I bet he is very thankful the weather is nice and
Cooled
not
down a bit for
steamy
him.
today.
Miss Teen Minnesota, Bryn Olson, was crowned in June of this year. She looks forward to competing at the Nationals this coming winter, where she will represent the state as the teen title holder in the Miss Teen pageant. Welcome, Bryn.
All right, little special surprise from the Mermaid Entertainment and Event Center. The Mermaid is a bowling alley, event center, restaurant, arcade, and bar. It offers open bowling as well as leagues and has 4 axe-throwing lanes just waiting for you to take your best shot on Friday and Saturdays. And everybody knows that face right there. It is our mermaid that we have been missing for so long.
I think they're going to try to do a GoFundMe to try and raise money to get her back up. That's an icon of Mounds View right there, folks.
Absolutely.
We need to make sure we get our mermaid back up. We've got the Mounds View Lions. Chartered back in October of 1964, the Mounds View Lions Club provided 60 years of service to Mounds View. The club donates the money they raise back to the Mounds View community. They provide Pinewood and Sunnyside with winter coat school supplies. They donate to the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf. We thank our Lions for so many activities in our community. And then we have Kalpuele de Minnesota, our Aztec Indian dancers. They're based in the Twin Cities and committed to preserving indigenous culture through Aztec dance. This group was established in 2011.
It's beautiful. All right, we've got our Republican Senate District 40. Our local Republican neighbor expresses their appreciation for those who serve America with a display of flags from the armed services.
Here's our Cub Scout Pack 367. They've been serving boys and girls in grades K through 5 in the Mounds View, New Brighton area for over 50 years. The pack today represents scouts from both Sunnyside and Pinewood elementary schools.
All right, we've got Winona Yang for Ramsey County Judge. She is running to be your next Ramsey County Judge because she believes in a bench that is built strongly on voter awareness. District court judges make decisions that directly impact lives, and these individual impacts may leave lifelong and generational consequences. They may often be the last line of defense to one's rights and dignity. And be sure to get out and vote this year.
Tomorrow, we want to also make sure that you check out the craft fair from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. over at Silverview Park. A lot of different crafters that come out there. Again, you can shuttle from the community center over to Silverview Park because parking there is going to be pretty sparse. So make sure you plan accordingly for that. The beer garden will be open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. hosted by Max Bar. And that medallion hunt. The medallion was found yesterday. We'll talk more about that after we talk about North Star Bus Lines. They put family first, and their drivers are family. They're looking for individuals willing to help get students to and from school safely. They provide free training and will pay for you to get your CDL with a school bus passenger endorsement. Take advantage of the flexible scheduling, competitive pay, and a generous signing bonus. They're also looking for van drivers, paras, and mechanics. Bus drivers, super important folks in our community, getting your kids to and from school safely. Thank a bus driver every chance you get. Their job is hard. There's no way you could pay me to do it. But I teach middle school, so I'm with kids all day.
It's almost time to get those school supplies purchased too. All right.
Paul Yang is another Ramsey County judge up for election this year. He's eager to serve the people of Ramsey County and contribute to a more just and equitable bench. As a first-generation immigrant from a community of color, Paul understands the importance of equitable treatment for all. He's eager to ensure that every Ramsey County resident has the same opportunity to fair and just treatment in our courts.
All right, and then we've got the Boy Scouts of America. BSA Troop 416 is based out of Shoreview, Minnesota. Scouting focuses on helping youth develop academic skills, build self-confidence, leadership, and citizenship skills, along with developing ethical behavior.
Let me hear you holler!
Go Nightcrawler.
Team 2052 Nightcrawler Robotics is the high school robotics competition from Irondale. Students build, program, and compete with a new robot every year. In 2024, the team won both regional competitions and attended the World Championships in Houston, Texas. Team Info Night is September 18th with the new challenge and robot build starting in January 2025. These robots are amazing. My kid went through the program. Your
My
son's
kids
in the program.
We love it.
Outstanding.
All right, we've got the Mounds View Car Show. This 2004 Chevy Corvette is one of the many cars in the Mounds View Car Show tomorrow at the Festival in the Park, beginning at 8 a.m. There's going to be a lot of cars to check out, so don't miss that.
Judging is at 2, I think. Jessica Thompson Agency has been located in Mounds View for almost 10 years. Jessica and her team have been working with Mounds View residents and small businesses for their insurance and financial needs. Jessica's team loves giving back to the community and looks forward to assisting your family in the future. Stop and check out Jessica Thompson State Farm Insurance.
All right, we've got the Minnesota Force Star Wars Club. The Minnesota Force is a group of science fiction and fantasy fans who come together over a common love of Star Wars. Members come from all walks of life and range in age from children to those who remember the premiere of Star Wars in 1977. In addition to the costumes that you see here, the Minnesota Force hosts a book club, gaming groups, art and crafting meetings, a collectors club, and social events. For more information, look for the Minnesota Force on Facebook.
I so am going to do
fun.
that. I am a Star Wars nerd, as is many of my family. Ramsey County Attorney John Choi has served as Ramsey County Attorney since 2011. He partners with law enforcement, government, and community leaders to prevent crime, ensure justice for victims, meaningfully hold people accountable, build trust with the community, and improve the quality of justice for all. One more reminder to vote in November.
All right, we have Project Arden. Project Arden is a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Mounds View. Their mission is to protect and beautify green spaces in Mounds View for the environmental sustainability and public enjoyment. Project Arden started in the response to the housing development proposal in the Arden Park area. The overwhelming positive community response and the unity this work has brought to our city in the past year has been awe-inspiring.
Here is your Senate DFL, Senate Area 40. The Senate District 40 DFL represents Mounds View, New Brighton, Shoreview, Arden Hills, and Roseville. They are your local unit of the DFL that help get DFL candidates elected and provide information to the public about how to register to vote, where to vote, and who the candidates or current elected officials are. And it looks like Kelly Mahler is tagged into that group. Representative Kelly Mahler is your state representative at the state legislature, along with Betty McCollum at U.S. Congress.
Yeah, they brought a big crew with them today.
And Tara is running for Ramsey County Commissioner. There's Senator John Marty as well in the blue t-shirt, making the crisscross across the road here.
But no walls, he must be busy.
He's busy. He's got a few things on his plate. But these are your elected officials currently, so be sure to reach out to them with questions and concerns.
All right, now we have the CPY, Community Partners in Youth. It's a nonprofit after-school program located in New Brighton in their 27th year of operation. They serve youth in grades K through 8 and offer social and life skill building opportunities. The CPY provides cooking classes, art and social emotional learning, STEM activities, service learning, and lots of hands-on engagement. And they help between 400 and 500 youth each year.
Another reminder of the Festival in the Park car show tomorrow. We've got a 1966 Dodge Coronet. It is one of only 11 that were built in 1966, ordered new and specifically to drag race. It has the highest horsepower Hemi engine available that year and a 4-speed manual transmission. Safety items and comfort were ignored as it was ordered with manual steering, manual brakes, and the cheapest body style available and an economy interior. There are only 3 controls on the dashboard of that vehicle: a heater, lights, and wipers. It was not meant to stop or turn well, but if you want to go fast, this car will give you a raw experience you won't forget.
Well, that'll be a fun one to check out tomorrow.
Terrifying, no brakes, and it goes really fast.
Yeah. Then you've got the committee to re-elect Ramsey County Judge Timothy Mulroney. Judge Mulroney values the idea that every person in court is entitled to an opportunity to be heard and a fair decision based on the law. With 16 years of judicial experience, including the last 8 years as Ramsey County Judge, he demonstrates fairness, impartiality, and reasoned decision-making.
Abiding Savior Lutheran Church and Preschool, led by Pastor Lisa Engen. Abiding Savior has been serving the spiritual community needs for residents since 1939. The first church opened its doors in January of 1940 on the corner of Red Oak Drive and Hillview, where they still are today, but with a newer building.
Very nice. And then we have Crossroads Parish. It's made up of a Cross of Glory Church in Mounds View, Atonement Lutheran Church, and Iglesia
Lutherana Cristo Bay.
Thank you very much for that. In New Brighton, 3 churches, 1 big community in faith. All are welcome.
At least I think that's how you say it.
Getting down to the end here.
Yeah, it looks like we've got our city council. Go ahead and tell us about it, Amber.
All right, we've got our mayor, Zach Lindstrom, who is up for re-election this year. City council member Sherry Gunn. City council member Gary Millhouse, also up for re-election this year. City council member Teresa Cermak, up for re-election this year. And our newest city council member, Julie Clark.
Give us candy and we'll give you votes. To my knowledge, Mayor Zach Lindstrom is running unopposed this year, and we have 6 candidates, I'm told, that are running for city council.
I like the park benches.
Well, that's it, Mounds View. This is your 2024 Festival in the Park Parade, again hosted by NineNorth. We want to thank them for coming out and recording us today, and you can watch it as many times as you want at their website, ninenorth.org.
Be sure to check out our Festival in the Park tomorrow, full of activities.
Have a great night.
Thank you so much.